Sadaşivasamarambam Jnana Sammandacharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. So today we have one more important thing. Release of prayer wheel for our disciples with the Guru Mantra. Do you have a smaller version also? You should make smaller version also. This is almost larger size, like a US Coca-Cola cans. See, this is a prayer wheel come weight lift. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Beautiful. But for human beings, unconsciousness and tamas, this heavy weight is required. Only then they will remember. They are doing ajapa and they won't fall asleep. You understand? Otherwise, they will fall asleep. Yesterday, somebody gave me a japa counter. That and all will not work for people. They will fall asleep in 2 minutes. This heavy only will work. Because after 5 minutes you have to change the hand. This only will work. Have smaller version, but even then, initially this is best. So it's a Buddhist tradition. They believe how many times mantra is written in this. Each time when you repeat, it is equivalent to chanting that many times, number of times. My mother will tell, anything you give it in his hand, in 10 minutes it will be peace, peace. So I think I have fulfilled our wish, our words. No, if they get a new clack and all, I was so curious about everything, I'll try to see what is there inside. So when they will give it as a clack. When I give them back, I'll give it in plastic carry bag. God, I fixed it. Great. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. It's very good for you guys to visualize on your throat the ajapa of mantra. Good. So this will become one more addition for all our guys, regular carry, regular luggage. But they have done very beautifully. The mantra they have carved very beautifully. Good. It's available in our gallery. Today, second level Nirahara Samyama, third day, successfully happening. Let's start the satsang. You can start the questions.
The first question today is from Sai Durga, IA participant ID number 75, who's asking, Beloved Swamiji, what is Sanyas as per Vedic tradition? What are the ethics followed by a Sanyasi and the qualities he should display? Also, could you please give us some insights on the Manusmruti and who Manu was? Thank you so much, Swami. Sai Durga.
Sai Durga, it's a beautiful question. What is Sanyas as per Vedic tradition? Enlightenment, using a body and breathing life into the science of enlightenment is Sanyas. Understand? Enlightenment, breathing, and assuming a body and breathing life into enlightenment science is Sanyas. What are the ethics followed by a Sanyasi? Please understand, all the ethics, all the morals, all the codes of conduct, everything is dependent on the country state, village, community, time they live in. Only one great ethics by them. They radiate intense bliss, energy, and completely centered on the higher self. You are asking what are the ethics followed by a sannyasi and the qualities he should display. No. The moment you fix some qualities that he should display, there is every possibility you will create hypocritical sannyasis. My whole struggle between me and my sannyasis is trying to evolve them to an enlightenment, radiating enlightenment without giving them pseudo ethics. If I would have created a pseudo ethics, by now I would have had lakhs of sannyasis, because it is very easy to follow any pseudo ethics. If I say be always smiling, be always compassionate, just be non-possessive, if I just give some 10 rules and this is enough, you display these qualities, I will have lakhs here sitting around me. Pseudo ethics gives more comfort to people. But the real sannyas is all about consciousness. Growing, establishing yourself with the pure enlightenment. Pseudo ethics is like marriage, sannyasis, eternal romance. With pseudo ethics, you come to terms and settle down. You settle. I tell you, pseudo ethics is not what I expect from my sannyasis. Be honest to your core. Be true to your capacity. Be true to your possibility. Also, the next part of the question is, also could you please give us some insights on Manusmruti and who Manu was? Manu was the first human being, enlightened human being, started developing a concept of civilization. The first human being who started thinking and developing the concept of human civilization. His collective accepted understandings are only called Manusmruti. Please understand. Collectively accepted understandings is Manusmruti. It was not written autocratically by him. It was more like a democratic understandings which was collected by him. It's like he was the president of the human civilization, first human civilization. Daksha Prajapati was prime minister. That is the way the human civilization started. Manu was doing more of a spiritual work, and Daksha Prajapati was doing more of a execution. Daksha Prajapati is son-in-law of Manu. Manu's daughter Prasuti. The meaning of the Prasuti means execution power. Executive power. I don't know whether it was really a woman named as Prasuti or it is just the power given by Manu to Daksha Prajapati. But Daksha Prajapati was considered as the son-in-law of Manu. So in the Tiruvilayadar Puranam, the history of Madurai, it is very clearly written, Meenakshi's adopted father and grandfather, Meenakshi herself, and the Meenakshi's son Ukrabandian, all four of them used Manusmruti as a law of Madura. Madurai was ruled accordance to Manusmruti. There is a clear record. So, again, Madurai will be ruled as per Manusmruti. Next question.
The next question is from Zuzana, IA number 16, who's saying, Dearest Swamiji, please specify and clarify these three terms, Kundalini awakening, third eye opening, enlightenment, and how exactly is each of these phases manifested in the body. Thank you.
Susanna, it's a very funny question. She's asking, please specify and clarify these three terms, Kundalini awakening, third eye opening, enlightenment. I can say Kundalini awakening is like a first step. Your body starts responding to the highest auspicious presence. Third eye opening is like your body, your biomemory is connected to that highest auspicious presence. Enlightenment is like becoming one with that auspicious presence. It's like you getting up and moving the screen is Kundalini awakening. Seeing what is there on the other side is third eye opening. Becoming one with the other side is enlightenment. So in Kundalini awakening, biomemory feels the heat of the consciousness. In third eye opening, biomemory feels connected to the conscious presence. In enlightenment, biomemory becomes one with the conscious presence. Being in his presence awakens Kundalini. Working with his presence awakens third eye opening. Becoming his presence is enlightenment. If I had to put it more precisely, in this inner awakening, I am working more on the third eye opening than Kundalini awakening. That is why less shaking, more transformation. The body movement outside is lot less, but inside is too much. How many of you feel that outside it is not shaking much, but inside it is unbearable, going through in the spine? So be very clear, it's third eye opening. So this whole inner awakening, I am working more on the third eye opening. I am not encouraging the body movement much, but programming less movement, more transformation. Less shaking, more shocking. Next question.
The next question is from Jens Glende, IA number 52, who's asking, Dear Swamiji, is there a connection between the Kundalini and the Merkaba, the light body that the ancient Egyptians worked with? What are your insights about the how and when of humanity ascending to the fourth dimension?
Jens
Thank you.
There is a strong connection between third eye and the Merkaba. What Egyptians call as a light body is related to third eye more than Kundalini awakening. Egyptians have worked very strongly with the third eye. And that is why they are pyramids. You can never build those pyramids with the ordinary eyes such precise. It was their third eye capacity which was responsible for their precision. Do you know the measurement, the geometrical precision the pyramid carries is more precise than the CS Tower or the Petronas Tower of Malaysia? Go to the Google, go to the internet Google, you will see the precision CS Tower is able to maintain with all the equipments. And the New York, there's one more tower, Empire State Building, yes. The precision, all the modern buildings are able to maintain the Empire State Building, and the precision, the Petronas Tower in Malaysia, they have compared with some 4 modern buildings. The pyramid's precision, their measurements are more accurate than the precision of CS Tower or Empire State Building or Malaysia Petronas Tower, Twin Towers. I'll put this information with records into our website, you can see, because I can't go through, as I am not an architect, I don't understand much of these details. I only understood the concept. They are comparing how they are more precise, how they are more precise than the precision of CS towers and all that. So, it is not possible by ordinary 2 eyes. It's only because of their capability of third eye. I have seen in Indian villages, the village carpenters, for them to make that 90-degree angle, they will come to the temple stone pillars and make the mold, take the mold and go. I have seen still in Tiruvannamalai, because that's the most precise, the 90-degree angle, the temple pillars, which is carved, I don't know how many thousands of years before, without any instruments, machineries. So Egyptians have worked so much on the third eye, only thing they missed is the last part of enlightenment. Somehow, unfortunately, the people who funded the research have influenced the research in the last part. See, in India, kings have funded the research but never able to influence the Brahmins. Brahmins are very clear. You may fund the research, but you can't influence. You are separate and the research results are separate. Bow down to the Brahmins and Sanyasis for keeping their research and development unadulterated by the whims and fancies of the funders of researches. See, in the modern day, any research will be funded by company or anybody only if the results are going to be in their vested interests. If it is only going to favor their vested interests, support their packet. But the Brahmins and Sanyasis have kept the purity of the research and development. They saw to it, they took the responsibility of not being influenced by the kings who fund the research. But in Egypt that did not happen. The researchers were influenced by kings. Finally, the place of the Almighty, ultimate, the unknown God was taken over by the king itself. That's the only place where they missed. In India, we did not allow that. We did not allow the king worship. Meenakshi was not worshipped because she is a queen. She was a queen, no. She was worshipped because she was God. If it was the reason, if the being a queen was the reason for her worship, then her mother would have been worshipped. Her daughter-in-law would have been worshipped. No. Her father would have been worshipped. No. We don't even know where their samadhi is. Meenakshi was worshipped because she was incarnation, God, not because she was king or queen. You are asking, what are your insights about how and when of humanity ascending to the fourth dimension? Gents Glenn, we have entered into the fourth dimension 5,000 years before. Vedic civilization has took humanity to fourth dimension 5,000 years before. Now actually I am leading you to the sixth dimension. In next 3 years, the humanity will be ascending to the sixth dimension. In every field there will be so much of revolutions. By the age of 18, each child will be allowed to choose their country. It is going to be a global kingdom very soon. I see very clearly, very soon, within next 5 years, a global currency happening. Many of the things, education, healthcare, food, shelter, clothing, all these major needs of humanity is going to become global. Please understand, you can live in any country you want. You can study in any country you want. You can choose your gender. You can choose your language. There's going to be a huge revolution. All these are side effects of this human consciousness entering into sixth dimension. The people who divide and rule are going to disappear. You see, when I say divide and rule, not just in the name of religion and language, even people who divide and rule in the name of land, country, even those divisions are going to disappear. I'm seeing very clearly. It is going to be only one identity card, no more passports. These are not my dreams or visions. Please understand, I am not dreaming or envisioning. I am just predicting. I am just reading Akashic records. Next question. I am also seeing huge Bidadi cities, means the large cities. People who travel, go and stay, and travel, go and stay, travel, go and stay. Nobody wants them. It is left for only travelers. I see huge cities evolving all over the world, just as lodging cities.
The next question is from Sonia Montenegro, IA number 70, who's asking, please can you comment about the Mayan prophecy? The 3 days of darkness within 2012, what is it? When will it happen? What exactly is going to happen? Is it true that land on earth will move and the continents will unite? This is as per the prophecies.
Sonia Montenegro, the interpretation you read, I don't think is the right translation and interpretation. I myself have gone through the Mayans records. It is part of the Lemurian scrolls. I am giving you the details of the Akashic library archives. In Akashic records, there is a branch called Lemurian scrolls. The branch I am accessing and reading are mostly from Agastya. And Lemurian scrolls also come under Agastya only. In the Lemurian scrolls, one branch only is Mayans records. There is not going to be any 3 days of darkness as you understand, but there is going to be a 3 days of intense conscious radiation going to be happening on planet Earth, after which people will feel the effects of the 2012, the less number of thoughts and all that. Other than that, there's no other natural changes like land will be moving and the continents will unite. No, don't worry. That is why exactly on those days they prophesied 12, 12, 12, I'm going to be on the ocean. Radiating the positive conscious energy.
Next question is from Naga Sushila, IA number 34, who's asking, Dear Swamiji, it is believed that women should not wear Rudraksha and it is considered a sin if they do so. Is this true?
Naga Sushila, in which world are you? Relax. Look around. How many women are wearing Rudraksha? Women can wear Rudraksha. It is not sin. Women can wear Rudraksha even during the periods. Actually, I prescribe, encourage and recommend wearing Rudraksha by women even during the periods time, because Rudraksha has the capacity to store energy and supply to your body whenever you need. So during the periods, your body and mind is in low energy. If you wear the Rudraksha energized, it will supply energy to you and take care that you don't fall into depression. So I sincerely recommend all women all over the world wear Rudraksha all the time, especially during the periods. Next.
The next question is from Kirtikar Mehta, IA number 102, who's saying, Beloved Swamiji, I would like to know the deeper meaning of the concept of the state of being. How do I know that I am in this state? How is it different from being in a meditative state?
The state of being, both one and the same. You are asking, how do I know that I am in this state? See, after cleaning your rectum 3 times with enema, cleaning your nostrils with neti, dauti and all the kriyas, if you just sit, do you need to believe that you are in peace? So you know what is peace. Same way, the state of being will happen in you without even having the doubt whether I am in that state or not. So, relax from this doubt. That state will happen. But as long as you are continuously verifying, it's like you are digging out the mango seed you sow once in every day and see whether it has sprouted or not. Give a little time. I tell you, sometime the time makes you forget your doubts, and that itself makes you enlightened. You just need to have patience to forget the doubts related to whether I am or not, whether I am progressing or not. By remembering these questions every day, you are only going to stop your progress. In course of time, you will forget this doubt. That itself will make the progress happen.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters, India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore 562109. Contact 097422033111. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.